Cataclysm 3 Death Wish Onslaught. Aside from sounding like a death metal album title, this is a mix of two difficulty mods for Vermintide. The Onslaught mod, which modifies how the AI director works, which makes the game more difficult, but is not simply just increasing the number of enemies it sends at you. It actually changes the logic of AI director to where it will throw mixtures of elites at you, and the hordes in general are just way more challenging. And then there's the Cata 3 and Death Wish mod, where Death Wish in particular has not just been worked on by one person, but the Vermintide modded community as a whole to change the values of stagger resistance, stagger multipliers, and Cataclysm 3 increases the health of enemies. And this is originally from the Weaves game mode. The mod makes it so it's accessible in the campaign mode. And there's also Cataclysm 1 and 2. So Onslaught changes the way the AI director works to make it more difficult, and then Cata 3 Death Wish just amps up all of the enemies to be more powerful. Mix these two together and you have a genuinely challenging game mode. The community calls it C3D1s for short, which if you've been watching Vermintide for an amount of time, you've heard of this. This is one of the more popular difficulty setups out there. The footage you're watching right now is me desperately trying to do this solo, which I imagine only the very best players can do that. I did not get very far. But why am I talking about this? Well, see, the Vermintide modded community has in the past put on tournaments on this difficulty, which is called the Onslaught series. So yeah, that's right, Vermintide has esports in a way. And as someone who's outside of that community, I think that it's just incredible that the community had so much passion for the game that on their own time, out of their own pockets, put on these tournament events. Because let's be real, it's a lot of work from a lot of different people to put on a tournament like that. And watching these tournaments are so fun because it really feels like you're watching the best Vermintide players in the world play the game. And, well, the wait for the Onslaught series is over. The Onslaught team is putting on an event called the Onslaught Captain Series. This is where a lot of the Onslaught series players act as captains while they'll be bringing on people who are new to modded Vermintide. All you have to do is just sign up on the Onslaught series Discord server, which I will put a link in a pinned comment and the description, and the team should match you with a captain. Signups are open right now. They will close on the 26th of September. And so once you've been matched with a captain, one of the Onslaught series players, from the 28th of September to the 13th of October, you will be training. You'll be hitting the Vermintide gym. Swole is the goal, size is the prize. It's game the clock, motherfucker! Let's go! And so after you've got all your gains, you'll then participate in the actual Onslaught series, which this is not a competition like the other Onslaught tournaments, but from my understanding is going to be streamed and cast like it is one, where you and your team will have 3 hours to complete, 4 maps to show off all of those gains you got. And yeah, this is not a competitive event, so there's no prize, but Fat Shark is actually chipping in and giving shillings to anyone who participates. So yeah, you get your participation trophy in the form of shillings. And so if you're someone who is finding yourself having kind of an easy time on Cataclysm or Legend, then it might be worth signing up for this Onslaught Captain series. I myself am actually going to, and I'm going to stream every bit of training, and I'm going to stream the actual end event too. And I'm really excited to be a part of this because while playing Cataclysm and Quick Play is a lot of fun, playing on a team and modded difficulty sounds really appealing to me. So yeah, if you want to follow my journey to the Onslaught Captain series and learning modded Vermintide, then be on the lookout for my streams. And I can't stress how unbelievably awesome the modded Vermintide community is. In just my few interactions with them, they've always been really nice and accepting. And so yeah, this was a bit of a different kind of video than I usually do. No big time production, but I wanted to let you guys know about this Onslaught Captain series because I think it is genuinely something really cool that the Vermintide community does. And if you're invested in the game, then it's absolutely worth it to sign up. So yeah, I appreciate you guys spending your time watching, listening to me talk about Vermintide, and I will see you on the next one.